What's good, football fans? Back at you once again with another video. And coming into this season, there were a few players that the team picked up during the offseason that I was really excited to see how they crossed over to our football team, Mainly Frankie Louvu and Jeremy Chinn. And I had looked back at some of Chinn's film and I saw that he wasn't the same maybe from year one to the last year he was in Carolina. But I saw extreme potential, and I saw a guy that, I don't know if you guys have really ever stopped and looked at what this guy looks like, but he's a freaking specimen. So he's physically able to be able to play the role as far as being able to step up, make big hits. I mean, the guy's like 6'3", 220, 225, something like that. That's a big man back there in the secondary. He's kind of like a fast linebacker with length, if you would. And I wanted to come on and look at a handful of plays that he's done this year. That said, let's just dive right into it. Without a doubt, the best play for Chinn since joining the Burgundy and Gold is this one right here. It was this past Sunday. He's able to create a turnover here by reaching in and knocking the ball out of the running back's arms. And it's a heads-up play. He's able to recover it, too. I love these types of heads-up plays from defenders, especially back there in the secondary when they reach in and just knock that ball out. The running back really should be watching for this more. It's always that extra special dagger when you're able to get them to turn the ball over when they're driving and they're on your side of the field, you know what I mean? But you really have to look at it from this angle right here to really, to give it justice, to be able to see what happens. He makes the mistake right there of bringing the ball to that left arm. I do realize with two guys bearing down on him from the right that the ball carrier is taught to change hands to the left side, but he couldn't have done it at a worse time than right there. And I'm actually not 100% sure if Chinn's actually the one that sticks his hand and causes that. It actually looks like Farrell might have caused that fumble right there by sticking his hand in there and punching it out. And then Chinn recovers it. Still one hell of a play by the defense right there. And Chinn with the heads-up play of coming back and picking the ball up after he notices that it's bounced out. All right, so now we get to the stuff where I'm starting to see a trend of things that I don't particularly like. Now, I've already talked about this guy's size, 6'3", 225, built like a tall, kind of quick linebacker. And they expect a lot out of him as far as coming up in the box and, meeting ball carriers or, whatever the case may be, maybe even playing spy mode a bunch on the quarterback. But in this particular play right here, this is just a straight on play where he comes up in the box to make the tackle and shifts around. What the hell was that? I don't know what he was doing right there, but he has a full on straight shot at this guy and just whiffs. Watch it back from this direction. You can see the running back gives him a little juke and he just falls for it. I mean, that's absolutely horrible. He steps up to make this play, has the right angle, and just gets juked right at the last second. Thankfully, Quan Martin and Benjamin St. Juste, I believe that is, were there to bring him down. Now, I said a second ago that I was noticing a trend with this. Well, here we are. Daniel Jones steps up out of the pocket and goes to run with the ball, and Chinn does the same thing again with him. Now, Jones is coming off an ACL injury, but he still has, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Jones still has some athletic ability, and he does make Chinn miss there. But that's two times right there in the same game, the same type of play. You watch it back from this direction, he actually does a pretty good job of coming in and filling the box. But then he just overcompensates, man. He overruns the play and completely misses Jones and allows him to gain another, 7 or 8 yards. Which, by the way, take a look at Frankie Louvu. Pow! Now, here's an example of him stepping up, filling the box like he's supposed to, and making the stop right here on this little screen play right here. And it's actually a really good stop, too. I am noticing, though, that he went to the side of the runner there as well, which would basically caused him to miss those first two tackles. Watch it back from this angle. I mean, a guy that's this size, 6'3", 220, he should be stepping up and making hits like this all the time, like knocking the running back down, especially a little running back like that. I could get it that, he was juked out of his socks a little bit on that first play or whatever, so it's good to see him step up and make the hit right here. Now, in this play right here, he just completely whiffs, completely misses the running back. Yeah. I mean, I'm all about giving a guy a chance to settle in and get right, but he's going to do better than this. He completely whiffed right there, and he had plenty of time to be able to establish where he was at, everything. I mean, he comes in the field lane, and then the man just makes one little move and he's gone. And it's not like he's even really juking him right there. He just takes a bad angle and misses him. Yeah, no excuses here. He's just going to do better than that. Now, in this play right here, Jones tries to escape the pocket, but Chinn's able to step up and do his job right here. Come up into the box, step up, and meet Jones and make sure that he doesn't get any more yardage. I know his secondary coach is probably over there like, come on now, don't get juked by Vanilla Vic over there. Come on now. I mean, if you're going to get juked by somebody, Montgomery is one thing, but getting hit by Daniel Jones is another one. Like, it's good to see him kind of come up and step up and redeem himself here, makes the quarterback make an errant throw. If Chinn doesn't step up and make this contact with Jones, Jones is probably able to either gain an extra 5-6 yards there or complete the pass, one of the two, and he's able to do neither of the two on this play. This has to be viewed as a successful situation right here for Chinn. I mean, he was able to stop the play from getting any further across that line of scrimmage. And this was in the Tampa game, and it's kind of similar to some of the other stuff we were seeing in the Giants game, where he goes to make a tackle and kind of moves to the side and misses the tackle because of it. Couldn't really see it from that direction over here, but this angle is a lot better in terms of being able to see Chinn and to see his attempt, or his horrible attempt at a tackle right here. I mean, I think that's just one of those situations where you wait too long to decide to do what you need to do, and then you just say fuck it and jump, and it didn't work out for him right there. Watch it back in real time. It didn't work out for him. Listen, guys, I was never expecting this guy to step right in and be an all-pro player. I know it's going to take time for that staff to get a lot of these players right. This guy was showing signs over in Carolina his first couple years. He kind of tailed off a little bit. Obviously, they need to work on some things with him. A few of them appear to be things that I pointed out in this video. Realistically, though, it's only game 2. I would like to see better than this. When you're dealing with a guy that already has all the athletic tools, it's just a matter of making it all translate to the field. I'm still confident and hopeful that Jeremy Chinn will get it all together and be, that guy that we need him to be. One thing to remember is he should be viewed as a project in motion of sorts. He's only signed for 1 year, and it's kind of see where it goes kind of thing. The team very well could be drafting a safety, in next year's draft if things don't work out with him. But that's one reason why I've got my eye on Chinn. It's an obvious hole in the defense and has been for a long time. They partially filled it with Cam Curl, but I feel like they could probably do more, and he wanted to get paid like a top-tier guy. So we'll keep an eye on that. But if you haven't already, do me a favor, reach up there and hit that thumbs up, and on the way down, maybe hit that subscribe button and that bell if you haven't already. At any rate, let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. Y'all take it easy. Peace.